Oh, did you guys hear that? That was new. All right. And let's warm it up. So, oh, I forgot to mention, you do want to have your heavy weight with you today. So, let's see if we can. So grab your heavy weight. High knees, and 2, 1, right here. And let's take those straight leg kicks. I feel like the numbers are getting smaller and smaller. I don't know if it's the weather, end of the school year, people being vaccinated and feeling safe about going back to the gym. And let's hug our knee in, which I get. I look forward to it myself. And switch legs. Okay. All right, we are going to take our inchworms right here, nice and tall, hinge, walk yourself out. Add that push up if you feel ready for it. I'm going to bring it closer, Lena. So last week, we didn't get to everything I had planned. So we're going to finish it up today. This should be your last inchworm. So we're going to do, you're going to want your heavy weight for a right leg deadlift, then a left leg deadlift. And then we're going to come to the ground for a hollow body hold. Then we're going to flip over for some push-ups. We're going to do our push-ups like so. You're going to go down all the way, come up halfway, down all the way, right? So down, halfway, down, all the way up. All right. So grab that heavy weight. I'm going to start with that deadlift. Oh, and at the end of the set, we'll do some halos. That's our birthday treat. And here we go. Hinge. Come back up. Make sure when you lift back up, you lift that whole chest up. I want you to take your time here. Use a wall or a chair if you need it to help support that balance. Remember, you're just hinging right on that hip. You're not bending at that waist. Switch sides right here. So weight switches hands. You're switching legs. That palm faces toward you, holding that weight. Good engagement in your core. We're going to come to the mat in 3, 2, 1. Come on down on your back. Hollow body hold. right here. So legs lifted, chin tucked, arms extended. Modification, bring your arms down to your side. Breathe while you're here. Hold it. Good, stay with me. Push-ups are next. Here it is, push-ups. Remember our push-ups. All the way down to the mat, halfway up, down, push up. All the way down, halfway, down, push up. All the way down, halfway, down, push up. All the way down, halfway, down, push up. Good, right leg deadlift coming up next. Halfway, down, push up. Go ahead, come to standing. Pick up that weight and single leg deadlift. Are those push-ups fun? I love it. I always know there's a way to always make them more magical. Good. Remember, engagement in that core, hinging right at that hip, from the crown of your head down to the bottom of your feet. You're nice and long. Switch sides. Oh, Luna, I see you there. Good. 10 seconds here, and we're back to the ground for our hollow body hold. 3, 2, 1. Set that weight down to the ground. Hollow body hold. Keep that chin tucked, arms long, legs long. Pull those abs in. Flip it over, push up. All the way down, halfway, down, 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 push up. Go ahead, come to standing. Ready for that deadlift. Here it is. Nice and tall in that torso. Careful you're not bending at that waist. Hinge right at your hips. Switch sides. And take your time. Take your time to get yourself parallel to the ground and then back upright again. Not a race. 8 seconds here, then back down to the mat. 2, 1, come on down. Hollow body, hold it here. Stay with me. No texting your friends. Flip it over. Push-ups. Down. Halfway. Down. Up. Down. Halfway. Down. Up. Down. Halfway. Down. Up. Toes or knees. I'm on my knees. It's really hard for me to talk and do this from my toes. Halfway. Down. Up. Come to standing. Ready for that deadlift. Last time through. What you doing on your phone over there? Hey, you. 5 seconds here and we switch sides. And switch it up. Luna. I know you're waiting, Luna. I see you. 10 seconds here, you guys. Stay with me. 2, 1. Down to the mat for your hollow body. Kia, this is your last time through. So it's your last 30 seconds with everything. And then we're gonna do a couple of extra things before we move on to the next. And flip it over for those push-ups. Down, halfway, down, up, down, halfway, down, up, down, halfway, down, up, down, halfway, down, up. Oh my gosh. Down, halfway, down, up, oh my gosh. Down, halfway, oh. Okay, you're gonna grab a heavyish weight, maybe not your heaviest, like I have a 20-pounder here, I'm not grabbing that. And so I was trying to think of what we're gonna do for birthday person today. And I figure we'll do halos. I do not feel like burpees. I feel like I have a head cold coming on. Anyway, like a low grade, like back to school cold. Anyway, so burpees didn't sound like fun. And then I thought about like my Montessori days and how we do around the sun with the kids. So we're gonna do halo and thinking about the decades around the sun. So we're gonna start with the first 2 decades and we're gonna go, so your right leg's forward and you're gonna come around to your left and then back around to your right. 2, so a lot of stability in your core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's 1 decade. We're going to switch sides and it's going to go the other direction. So a left, a right, and then to the left. 2. So these would be like your teenage years, right? 4, 5, and everything was so intense. 7, 8, 9, and nobody had ever heard, and 20 right there. Had heard the music you'd heard before. You were super original. All right, and then we're gonna do some kettlebell swings. So this is gonna be our cardio in between each set. So just to review, maybe start out with a lighter weight if you're not super comfortable or ready for kettlebell swings. Wide stance. You're gonna swing that weight in between your legs and then up to shoulder height. So you wanna squeeze your butt, push those hips forward. Careful you're not doing this, okay? Just nice and tall. All right, we are gonna do about 30 seconds. 2, 1, and go. Right here. So just see what you can get done in those 30 seconds. In the end of set 2, we'll do our 3rd decade on the earth. Celebrate the 20s, right? Push through those heels, squeeze that butt. 2, 1, release. Nice job. All right, grab a little water. Round 2, we have a squat jump variation. Similar to the push-up, we're gonna do a squat jump, land in our squat, come up halfway, go back down, and then jump again, right? So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna jump, down, up, down, jump, okay? So that's the move. And then we're gonna hinge forward, take our reverse fly, an extended arm kickback. And then we're gonna go down for some plank and some skull crushers, okay? All right. Here we go with our squat jump. 2, 1, here it is. So jump, land low, halfway, down, jump, low, halfway, down, jump, low, halfway, down, jump, low, halfway, down, jump. Good. And you can be working this a little faster than I am, if you like. It's your birthday, and you've got lots of energy, lots of cake to prepare for. 2, 1, release. Here's our reverse fly, extended arm kickback, hinge, pinkies up, and palms up, right? Pinkies up, palms up. Keep those shoulders out of your ears. Palms up, pinkies up, palms up, pinkies up, palms up. Good. 2, 1, come down into your plank. We're gonna work our opposite arm, opposite leg extension from plank. So take your time. Reach those limbs away. Oh. 2, 1. Oh, sorry, my counting was off. And supine skull crushers. So legs down, and you bring that weight overhead. Back to those squat jumps right here. Count them. So the next 2 rounds, you can see if you can beat that number. And release. Here's our reverse fly. Reverse fly, Extended arm kickback. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze. Abdominals in, tailbone tucked. Good. Down into plank. This time, we're going to draw right knee to right nose. Set it down. Left knee to left nose. Set it down. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3. Set it down. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Set it down. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Set it down. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. And release. Skull crushers. Legs in tabletop, or you can be lowering them with the move. There's your timer up for the squat jumps. And jump, down, up. Just halfway up. Really squeeze those glutes. And those quads and those hams. Good, here's your reverse flies. Pinkies up, palms up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze those lats. Tuck that tailbone nice and long through your spine. Down for our plank, right here. Come on down. Here we go. Knee to outside elbow and other side. Hold it. 2, 3, release. Hold. 2, 3, release. There should not be any rocking in your torso. You're just picking up and setting down that leg. 2, 3, release. Hold. 2, 3, release. And skull crushers. We're going to do this one more time through. Here we go. Our last set of squat jumps. Good job. Nice. Here we go. Squeeze. Palms up. Pinkies up. Palms up. 2, 1, plank. This time, right knee dips under to that left elbow and left. Get that little twist and kind of dip your hips. You can play with how twisty or dippy you want it to be. You'll see that it puts a lot of pressure on one hand, so modify if you need to. 2, 1. Here are our skull crushers. And release. Come on up. We're gonna do our around the world to honor certain somebody's 20s. So come around to the left, back of the right, 2, 23, 24. Keep it really steady in your core. 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Nice job. Set that weight down. We're going to take care of our kettlebell swings, and then we'll have some water. So kettlebell swings, you can stick with what you know, or if you want to take it all the way overhead, you may do that. It puts a lot more work into your back and your shoulders. So just be prepared for that. All right. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, just do what you did before. All right, 2, 1, and go. Same wide stance, bend your knees, up overhead if you feel ready for that. If you don't, stick with what you know. Because you need to make sure it doesn't overextend and you're arching through your spine. Still squeezing those glutes and snapping those hips forward. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Grab some water. All right, round 3. We're gonna do our curls, just like with the push-ups and the squats. We're gonna curl all the way up, down half, up, down all the way, okay? So we're gonna do those curls. Then we're gonna do our right warrior with a row and a little curtsy squat. So it'll look like this. So heavy-ish weights, these are 8s for whatever that's worth. So what I'd like you to do is hold your warrior 3. You're gonna row and then release and then take this little curtsy, right? And come back up. So squeezing that butt to get that leg up there. If warrior 3 is not for you, make it a lunge, okay? Row, release, you can add that little lunge. All right, so we're gonna work right, left, and then, oh, skiers with light weights. We haven't done this in a long time, but I just like the idea of getting along, getting our balance. So light weights, and you're gonna go back, up on your toes, oops, with better balance than that. So you can take it slow. If you want to try it with slightly heavier weights, if this feels like a comfortable move for you, let's start with those curls. 2, 1, here we go. Curl it all the way up, halfway, up, and down. Curl, halfway, up, and down. Curl, halfway, up, and down. Nice and steady through your torso. I can't talk. I will get confused. Curl, halfway, up and down. Curl, halfway, up and down. Curl, release. Here's warrior 3. Row, release that row, add that little curtsy. Or you're doing this from your lunge. And you can play with it. If you want to keep holding that row while you curtsy, that's an option. 2, 1, switch sides. Come all the way up to standing and then hinge, row, release, curtsy. Row, release, curtsy. When you bring that leg back up out of that curtsy, squeeze your butt. Squeeze it with all your might. That's how that leg will stay lifted. 2, 1. Here we go with those skiers. Grab those lighter weights. And legs close together and up on your toes. Down, up. So if you need more support, you can bring those legs farther away from each other. The closer they are together, the more challenging this is going to be. I cannot talk while I do this. I'm losing. And I knew that ball was somewhere. All right, release. And what was our last? Oh, sorry, curls. Wow, I'm super confused today. Curls. Halfway, up and down. Curls. Halfway, up and down. That just went so fast. I didn't feel like I had a chance to think about my next move. Curls. Halfway, up and down. Good. Curls. Halfway, up and down. Release. Here's your warrior 3. Row, release, curtsy. Row, release, curtsy. Remember, squeeze that butt to get that leg lifted after you come out of that curtsy. Curtsy. Woo. 2, 1. All right, other side. Row, release, curtsy. Squeeze that butt. Row, release, curtsy. Row, release, curtsy. Row, release, curtsy. Good. And you stop. Grab those lighter weights. Ready for the skiers. Feet back, up overhead, and back. Up overhead. Keep everything nice and long. When you squat down, you're coming into sort of like that chair pose a little bit. A little more hinge at your waist. And we go with those curls. Curls. Halfway, up, release. 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 Curls. Halfway. Here's our warrior 3. We're going to squeeze that butt, lifting that leg. Good engagement throughout your core. Switch sides. We're going to squeeze that butt. Good. 3, 2, 1. Let's work on those skiers. Nice and long. Up on your toes if you can. Control that swing. Light weights, light weights. And release. Here are our curls. Last time through. Halfway, up, release. Curl. 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 Halfway. And here we go. Last time with this warrior 3. Row, release, curtsy, squeeze that butt. 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 Row, release, switch sides. Row, release, curtsy, squeeze your glute. Row, release, curtsy, squeeze that glute. Row, release, curtsy, squeeze your glute. Row, release, curtsy, squeeze your glute. Row, release, curtsy, squeeze your glute. Row, release, and skiers. Give it a go with your light weights. I felt really rocky my first time through, and now by the 4th time, I feel like I might be nailing it. Good. Nice and long through those shoulders. And release. We have our halo. I'll go through the 30s. So you want your left leg forward this time. We're gonna go around to the right, back of the left. And 32. And 33. I was just reading that they're finding that people are happiest between 35 and 45. That's when they're the busiest. Now I've lost count. 37, 38, 39, and 40. Nice work. All right. And we have our kettlebell swing. So this time with your swing, if you like, if you are an experienced swinger, you can do a single arm and switch grip, okay? So if you wanna try it, but you don't feel, you have never done it before, grab a lighter weight, something that you feel like you won't miss when you switch. All right, Here we go. Oh, I gotta start my timer. 2, 1, and go. Still squeezing that butt, nice and long in that torso. Two and 1. Woo! All right, grab some water. Round 4 is next. We're gonna come to our mat and work on our kayak, our boat. Side plank. So, I did not grab, that's my sweatshirt. I had to grab like a little tension band. All right, down on the ground. 2, 1, lean back, kayak. 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 Good. Nice and tall. Through that spine. So no C curving. Keep it tall. And boat right here. So let's just work on holding our boat for now. Just hold it. So think about lifting your chest tall, shoulders down, arms extended, feet flexed, calves parallel to the ground. Hold it here, nice and tall. Keep pushing that, bring that heart forward. That's what I want you to work on right now. Shining that heart forward, shine it. Fingertips point towards your toes or the sides of your legs. Oh, sorry, Luna. And release. Side plank on your hand to begin with. If this is bothersome, go to your forearm. We're just holding it. Just hold. You want that wrist right under your shoulder. Right here, Luna. Right here. Almost. Switch sides. Nice work. Stay with me. We go back to that kayak. Keep lifted and release. Back to your kayak. So you can use weights, or if you want to hold tension on something, you can do that. You can lift your legs if you want. Make sure you're leaning back enough that you're getting that sticky spot. You're not sitting up and you're like, ooh, this one's easy. Okay, now we have boat. So down here in boat, again, lift that chest, lift it. Keep lifting it and lift your arms. Keep shining that heart forward. Good. Stay with me. Stay with me. Legs are next. Up and up. Good. Good. Hold it here and tap. Tap. Keep shining that heart forward. And release. And side plank on your forearm this time. We're going to lift our leg. So lift your leg if you can. If you can't, just come on down. You can also put your bottom leg down if you need to, because this is a lot of extra work right here. right on that hip. Squeeze those obliques. Get that work in there. Flex your foot, point your toe, flex, point, flex, point. Good. Switch sides. On your forearm, lift that leg. You can flex and point your toes again. Squeeze those obliques, stay lifted. Oh. Good, 10 seconds here. Back to kayak. Oh my gosh, and there's a, okay. Okay, here we go. Let's kayak it out. There might be some kayaking happening this weekend. Oh, and before I forget, and before people start to drop off that don't have the time to stretch with us, there is no live class next Tuesday. I'm out of town. So please utilize the YouTube library or go do something outside. All right, here we go with our boat. Here we go, nice and tall. This time we're gonna work it into low boat and high boat and low and high. Good. And low and high. It's okay to grab the back of your legs if you need that extra support. Oh. 3, 2, 1. Okay, side plank. Here we go. Up you go. Let's dip and reach. And dip and reach. Good. Really squeeze those obliques to get those hips lifted. Three, 2, and 1. Nice job. Other side. Dip and lift and reach. Dip, lift and reach. Dip, lift and reach. And here we go. Last time through kayak. Lean back. Find that sticky spot. Two, 1. Nice job. Back to our boat. Let's find our boat. A nice tall boat. Shining our chest forward. And let's add our twist. You knew it was coming, right? You knew it. Oh. 10 seconds. Keep those calves lifted. Flex your feet. And the release. Oh, it's hard saving those for last, I think. And let's do a reach through. And switch sides. Nice job. All right. We're going to wrap up those halos. We have 18 to do. All right. Right leg forward. We're going to go to the left and back around to the right. And 2, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49. Let's switch sides. This way, around to the right, back of the left. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. We're going to be feeling our shoulders tomorrow. And 58. Woo! Nice work. All right. What time is it? Enough time for one more kettlebell swing. Your choice. So whichever one you like. 2, 1, and go. So you can pick if you want to just do the regular or overhead, or if you want to switch grip. It's up to you. Whichever one you're doing, make sure you have good control. You're squeezing those glutes. This is really a lot of leg, butt, and core work. And release. And on the down. Nice job. All right. Let's stretch it out. We did a lot of shoulders today. Let's just swing them open. Right here, bring it across. Oh, sorry, Lena. Kicked her. So go ahead and bring it across, shoulders down. I want you to try and pull so that you're like stretching out the back of your shoulder there. And then let's bring it overhead. Reach for the shoulder blade. You can push here. I just got myself arching through my back, so try not to arch through your back. If you want, you can reach around behind and either try and, all I can do is touch, but some people can actually interlace their fingers because they've got a lot of flexibility. Try to use that top one. Try to reach for that bottom hand. Good. And release. And let's do that other side. So start with this one. Just try and pull. So you're getting that stretch through your upper back. I see you. And then let's reach behind. Again, watching your back isn't arching. You can just stay here pressing, or if you want to try and touch with your fingertips, you can do that. Try reaching. That helps to grab your shirt. You can do that. And release. Let's roll the shoulders back 2. I don't know why I started at 2. And bring it forward. 1. Start at 1, 2, 3. Nice job. All right. And let's get a little, do a little hip stretching. So let's hinge into a forward fold right here. And then I want you to step your left leg back so that you're in pyramid pose right here. Okay, so both legs extended, feet flat on the ground. And then I want you to pull your back leg or back hip forward and forward hip back. And then we're gonna place that opposite hand down next to the outside of that front foot. And then we're gonna twist. Try to bring that shoulder open as much as you can. Release that twist and keep folding forward, extending through those legs and pulling those hips forward, hip back, back hip forward. Really extend through that front leg. Soften through those knees, step that back leg forward, forward leg back. Let's do the other side. So starting out in this pyramid, pulling your back, forward hip back hip forward, opposite hand next to the outside of that foot. Twist it open. Try to open through that shoulder. Release the twist and hold this pyramid. So extending through those knees. Soften through those knees. Bring those feet together. Stay here in your forward fold. Nod your head yes. Shake it no. We're going to lift up and cross our right leg over our left leg and then come back down. In this one, if you are comfortable with doing it, kind of play with like where you are. So are you leaning back? How does that feel? Are you coming forward? How does that feel? Are you leaning to one side? See how it changes the stretch for you. Go ahead and come up just enough to switch your legs and fold back down. Uh-oh, get away, Luna. And let's release that. Soften through your knees, hands behind your head, and roll it up nice. Woo! Nice big inhale and exhale. And one more time. And exhale. Well done. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to miss you guys. It's going to be a couple weeks. I might see what Thursday looks like for me next week. I can't. And if I can, maybe I'll throw in a class next Thursday. But I'm gonna take a look and see what I can do about that, because 2 weeks is a long time. Okay. Have a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. I'll see some of you for TRX tomorrow. If you want to join for TRX but don't have one, you could always like join and just do what we're doing, but with weights. And if you have one of those giant yoga balls or physio balls, like when we do plank stuff in the TRX, you could always use that instead. It's a good alternative. So anyway, just so you're aware that you could still join in that way. All right.
Awesome.
Bye, Kitty. Bye.
I know, baby kitten. I see baby kitten.
Hey, Holly.
Happy birthday, Galen.
Oh, thank
Happy
you.
birthday, Galen, tomorrow.
No burpees was the best present.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.